just inside the Chicago 30. Greg McEwen in motion to the right side. Williams ducks in under his center, takes the snap, he's back to throw. Williams in the pocket.
Come on.
Throws the left side, and it's intercepted.
What? Oh, sorry. I just hate the Bears.
You're supposed to root for people, not against them, ain't you?
That takes the fun out of it.
Your first name's Harry?
Yeah, it's on the card. Gonna try to catch the rest of this game on TV.
Lobs the right side, and it's intercepted by Mo Douglas. 25, cutting right to the 30, cuts it back the other way. 35-40, left sideline. Cross the midfield marker to the 40, fumbles the football, and picked up by Singletary. He's across the 40 into Tampa Bay territory at the 36-yard line. First down, Bears.
Hey, what the hell are you doing? Do you remember me? You're the gas station guy.
You have 10 seconds to tell me who I am. One, two, three, four.
The liquid hydrogen tank now at flight pressure and all three engines ready to go. Coming up on the 1 minute point in our countdown.
Man, it's so lame to make us watch this.
It's better than sitting in class.
Yeah. You know, this would be cool if we were stoned.
Then ditch. Go watch it in your grandpa's opium den, mooch.
Why didn't you wait for me? You knew I wanted to see this.
Years, you never told me.
I told you last night, but you were too screwed up again to listen.
Like mother, like daughter. No. Dad's nose was bleeding last night from snorting so much.
Shut up. You're all so sick. I hate it.
My brother, Drew.
7. We have main engine start. 4, 3, 2, 1. Yeah. Liftoff of the 25th Space Shuttle mission, and it has cleared the tower.
Challenger. Control program confirmed. Challenger now heading down range. Challenger, go and throttle up. Challenger, go and throttle up. Flight controllers here looking very carefully at the situation. Obviously a major malfunction.
Have Officer Ioki report to my office as soon as he gets in.
Yes, sir. Don't think I'm gonna last very long with him.
Well, he's definitely not Jenko. I mean, look at this place. I mean, it's so...
Sterile.
Yeah.
Yeah. Give me news, Ioki.
Well, I believe someone is dealing at the school through a student named Janine DeGray.
Tell me something I don't already know.
Sir?
You've been at Lincoln 2 weeks now and produced zero.
Well, the girl is very standoffish. It's very hard to make contact.
Then go through her brother. Explore other avenues.
Oh, they don't get along. Plus, he's straight.
Have you tried?
I don't have to. I know.
You've got a lot to learn, officer. I was undercover for 11 years, so in my book, unless you've exhausted every avenue, you haven't even begun yet. You don't go in every time as a buyer. You do whatever it takes. If the brother's straight, you be straight. Get into their home. Maybe you'll find something there that'll take you to the next step.
Captain Jenko would never...
Let me know how it goes, Officer Ioki.
The future doesn't belong to the faint-hearted. It belongs to the brave. The Challenger crew was pulling us into the future, and we'll continue to follow them. Thank you.
You okay?
You know, you're the only one who knows about my past. When I was a kid in Vietnam, I remember the day the astronauts landed on the moon, and they said there were Americans up there. I mean, do you know how godlike that sounded to me? I felt safe because friends of the American soldiers were up there watching over us. I tried so hard to see them.
You know, when I saw that ship explode today, all the loss, I knew what it would be like to lose you.
You've heard about the effects of drug use, the dangers it presents to the user and to the people around them. But how do we end this epidemic? On the pamphlets I'll hand out are the names and numbers of organizations that'll help you to just say no. And when friends or family are abusers, you can help them by getting help.
You're saying to be a snitch?
That's a dirty word, but it shouldn't be. You know, the notion of snitching originated in the criminal world. Gangs, prisons. Now, if we're gonna beat this very serious drug problem, we have to start thinking like law-abiding citizens, not like morons and hoods. Let me answer your question another way. This was in an article I read by our First Lady, Nancy Reagan. Time and again, and in many languages, former drug users have told me they were finally able to stop because of the support of their families. And I think that's how we have to see our whole country. Not as a lot of little families, but one big one. We're all connected. And if someone's hurting our family, be it a user or a pusher, well, then we owe it to our brothers and sisters to act aggressively upon that problem.
Hey.
Hey. Harry, right?
Right. That looks cool.
Thanks.
Is it for art class?
Nah, just myself. My dingus guidance counselor won't let me take any more art classes, so, that's okay. Mr. Whalen lets me in here after school.
Dude doesn't look happy.
Dude's not. She won't go out with you, you know.
Who?
My sister, man. I seen you following her.
No, I wasn't, All right. I think she's okay.
Yeah, well, you don't want to get what you're going after.
Hey, come on, man. No guy thinks their own sister's hot.
No, it's not that. She's a major cokehead. She sells, too. Janina's trouble.
Have you tried talking to her about it?
Yeah, I tried everything. She doesn't listen. My mom and dad are just as bad. You know, it's like I'll try to show them stuff from, like, social studies today. They'll either laugh or get mad, you know, depending on how wasted they are.
So you think that cop was right?
What about that family stuff?
Yeah.
I guess so.
Maybe you, can help your sister, you know, by reporting on the guy that's selling her the drugs.
Maybe.
Look, I didn't mean to interrupt you.
No. Hey. Thanks for listening.
Kyle, you're home late.
You're home early.
Yeah. Finished a roofing job on time for once.
Dad, that check, don't go to Donnie with it, okay?
Kyle, a man's entitled to a little relaxation after a hard day's work, okay? Hey, Donnie. How you doing? Yeah, it's me. The usual. No, that's okay. I'll send somebody over to pick it up.
You want somebody to pick it up? I'll pick it up. I just got this is from a guy named Donnie. This is where he lives.
Okay.
These people sent me to buy it. If you go to their house, you'll find more drugs.
How do you know, son?
They're my parents.
Come over here. I want to introduce you to Judy. She's gonna love this. Judy Hoffs. This is Sal the Blowfish Banducci, our new janitor.
Maintenance engineer. Nice to meet you.
You too.
Will you do one for her?
Do what?
Just check it out. You're gonna love this. Please. The Blowfish! I love this guy! H.T. Ioki, who's recently perfected a new police method of getting suspects to turn themselves in.
Well, it's the Asian way. Getting the enemy to expend his energy.
I've considered my parents the enemy before, but for a kid to actually turn them in?
I
That sounds a little Hitler Youth to me.
His parents were drug abusers.
And I'm sure he exhausted every avenue in trying to help them. Anyway, it feels good to know that I had something to do with the kid being better off now.
I want you to understand why. I didn't know that they were going to arrest him.
What did you think the cops were gonna do? Write them a ticket?
I just wanted them to get rid of the drugs. You know, Mom and Dad wouldn't listen to what was right.
Right. What do you know about right? You turned us in.
I was helping them. They were hurting themselves.
Oh, give me a break. That's straight out of Nancy Reagan BS at school. I can't believe you fell for it.
They were ruining our lives,
No, you
too.
mean they were ruining yours. You know, I was fine, you little jerk, but you couldn't have things your way, so you wrecked it for everybody. You nard pig. What, you think you're helping me?
Thank you, Wayne Newton, for the song, and thank you, Cheryl, for the present.
You're welcome. Now make a wish. So, what did you wish?
I wish my name was Jim.
What?
Okay. When I was a kid in Vietnam, this is when my family kind of knew we were going to go to the States. My parents told me to pick an American name because people would have trouble with ours.
Yeah.
So, one of my favorite TV shows was The Wild Wild West, and Jim West was this really tough guy. And so I've always wanted that name. When it's either that or Artemis Gordon.
Hey, Artemis is a cool name. If I ever have kids, I'm gonna name them Artemis.
At work all day, I hear these kids say, my parents are creeps, my parents won't let me go out, my dad's uptight. God, I'd give anything to see my parents again. Just to tell them how much I miss them. Just make them proud of me. Tell them about you.
I can't fill up that hole.
Just don't make another one.
I love my children. During that unfortunate period of my life when drugs impaired my judgment, I never for a moment thought I was harming Kyle and Janine. I hope Your Honor will take into consideration that I had planned on entering a substance abuse center shortly before my arrest. And finally, since my wife is remanded to counseling and rehabilitation at the county hospital, I beg the court to also grant me probation and allow me to keep my natural right as parent to Kyle and Janine. The thought of losing them to a foster home is quite painful.
I beg, allow me my natural right. You know, you are a very selfish man, Mr. DeGray. I don't believe that the thought of losing your children crossed your mind for a second before your conviction. And now your children are another convenient tool? Well, I feel for your children, especially your son, who was driven to such an heroic, albeit desperate, action. And I regret that your lives were made public under the scrutiny of the press. But I think years from now that your family will be thankful for Kyle's decision. And I remind you that you were selling drugs, providing them to your daughter, contributing to her delinquency. Therefore, it is the decision of this court that you serve no more than 5 years and no less than 30 months at the state's minimum security facility. Court's adjourned.
I was led to believe this would help them. Why should we be taken away?
That's what you get for listening to people.
Shut up!
Come on, you two.
I never thought they'd go to jail.
You liar, it's exactly what you wanted.
Look, what's done is done. You can't turn back the clock.
What can I do?
You can get on with your life. That's where I come in.
Oh, wow, it only gets better, huh?
You're fortunate. You have a relative who's agreed to take you both.
I ain't living with him.
You have an aunt and an uncle in Portland.
No way. My aunt's a total bitch.
It's that, or a foster parent will only take you in because they get paid to.
Either one, I don't care. Just get me away from doofus here.
Why are you ruining my life? I didn't break the law, you know.
You tell me, Kyle. What are we supposed to do? We have laws in this country against selling drugs, taking drugs.
Yeah. There ain't no law stronger than the family. You should get the chair.
Janine, this may not sound very good right now, but you have relatives who care about you. It'll be a different environment, a better environment, a new start. We have to do the best thing for you.
Oh, sure. This is just great.
Kyle, you made a choice. Right or wrong, you made it. And it leads to this. The sooner you accept it, the sooner you can deal with it.
The future doesn't belong to the faint-hearted. It belongs to the brave. It belongs to the brave. It belongs to the brave.
Cheryl! Cheryl.
Harry?
Five.
Okay, wait a minute.
6.
Put the gun down.
7.
Damn it. I know you.
8. 9.
I got you, man. I got you. Huh? I'm a cop.
Oh, yeah. That's great. I should have known it. You bastard!
Figure it out yet?
All I figured out is that you must hate me pretty much.
Pretty much, yeah.
Why?
You took my life.
You look pretty good for a dead man.
Yeah, I do.
I never killed anyone.
Oh, yes, you did. When I was 16, you killed me. Don't knock yourself out. Kyle DeGray, Roosevelt High School. I had a sister, Janine. Oh, yeah. He's the kid who narked on his parents.
So why do you put a gun to my head?
Because you put one to mine 3 years ago. Only you pulled the trigger.
You turn in your parents.
You told me to.
What?
Oh, hell, you don't even remember, do you?
How can I? I come across
hundreds of kids. I destroy lives every day.
My job saves lives.
Well, then consider yourself a failure.
Why me? Huh? Your parents did drugs. Your teachers give you the anti-drug lectures. You turn them in. Why me?
Because I thought you were my friend back then. You listened. I thought you really cared about me and my family. Great performance, man.
You don't have any idea.
Did you get the caller when I turned them in? Because I'd hate to think this is all for nothing. I dropped out of school, a series of crappy jobs, a sister that hates my guts. You took my family away.
I never did anything except tell you the right thing to do.
Oh. Well, you do that a lot, I bet. Tell me, who else's life have you ruined?
I was hoping you could help me find someone. Have you spoken to Kyle since?
No. You're aware that he ran away from the shelter.
Yes.
From that point on, we've lost touch. If Kyle had only listened to other people, those who were trying to help him.
I was trying to help.
Well, the road to hell is paved with good intentions.
Ma'am.
Don't call me ma'am. I'm younger than you. I don't think you can understand the pain of having your parents taken away.
I think I can.
Apparently you told Kyle to betray his family.
That's not true.
My mother died of cancer. My father, who's still in prison, refuses to see his own daughter, his own grandchild. For what? A handful of drugs? Not even a splash in the ocean's worth. You know, Kyle didn't have to go to the police.
He could have called one of those helpline numbers.
Or turned to God for help. I don't know the things that you said to Kyle. But the Lord tells us if we forgive men their trespasses, then our Heavenly Father will forgive us.
Okay, then forgive Kyle. He needs someone.
My father and mother forsake me, then the Lord will take us up. That's what the psalm tells me. Kyle is a lost soul. And I pray for him every day, officer. Every day. But he is not welcome in this house.
What do you want me to say? I was a sucko dad? Okay, I was a sucko dad. Forgive me, I didn't have much of a role model.
Why can't you let Kyle know that?
Because he was a sucko son.
He was trying to help you.
Okay. We weren't model parents. We used drugs and we should have found some other way to cope with our problems. But we loved our kids. And we busted our asses to support them.
Maybe you should have listened to them.
It's a little late for that.
So, what are you gonna do about it now?
I'm in jail. What do you want me to do?
Just don't let the past ruin your future.
Look who's talking. What are you, the good humor man? You swing by here in your spare time and ring your bells? What, do you feel a little guilty? Sure, you know you used some dumb teenager to advance your future, only now you know how dumb you were.
I'm just trying to help you now.
Don't, not again. Thanks, but no thanks. Look, some stuff gets broke you just can't fix. Never.
Hi. Remember me?
Yeah.
Cheryl, this is Ioki. Look, I don't know what to say. I had it rehearsed, but these machines only give you one shot. We need to talk. I'm not pregnant or nothing. Sorry about that. There's some things that should be said. Please call me. 555-9942. Bye.
Would you like to make a statement before sentencing?
No.
I'd like to say something on behalf of the defendant.
Who are you?
I'm the officer he pulled the gun on. I think there were extenuating circumstances that would explain...
He pleaded guilty, sir.
He didn't take into account the consequences of his actions. He shouldn't be punished for that.
You are way out of line, officer.
But there were things that happened in the past, Your Honor, things that are outside his control.
Thank you, officer. That will be fine.
No! Come on, man. Look, they ain't taking your parents this time. They are taking Kyle. Doesn't that scare the hell out of you? Tell them.
Bailiff!
They took his family, but it wasn't his fault. You see? Damn it! Why are you doing this? Talk to me, man. Just tell them what happened. Just let me explain what I did. Just say something. Why aren't you saying something? Cheryl, this is Harry. Yes, again. Could you do me a favor? I think my phone is busted and I need someone to call me. Yeah.
Harry, I've been thinking, maybe we should talk.
Hi.
Hi.
Long time no see.
Yeah. Harry, your message. You tried to sound funny and charming, but pain in your voice. Couldn't get it out of my head.
I killed some people. This kid, Kyle, and me, and you. Can we go? It's too formal here. Please.
Yeah.
So I finally sold the dues because I got so tired of always parking it on a hill so I could jump start it.
That car was like an old friend.
Some friendships need a running start. You know, sometimes I think back on the things I did a month ago, a year ago, 10 years ago. And I say, what the hell was I doing?
Harry, that boy Kyle is not your fault.
You know, let me finish. I was thinking back, and, you know, you were the best thing ever in my life. And I messed you up. I want to fix that.
Did you feel good when the shuttle got off the ground again?
Yeah. Maybe it's a sign for us.
No.
If the explosion was an omen of the end...
Harry, you left me way before you left me.
I know. It was a mistake.
That you're trying to correct. Let it go. We didn't work out.
I never meant to hurt you.
Harry, you lost your family. You can't let that stop you from loving someone else.
But I don't know. I guess it's really hard for me to believe it when something is so right. I let my past ruin our future.
You didn't ruin my life. I'm with someone now that makes me very happy.
Okay, this is not a joke. Dump him and give me another shot.
Harry!
No, I swear to God, I'm not gonna make the same mistake again if you help me.
I can help you without being in love with you. I mean, it's part of our job on this planet. We're all connected. You and me and the mailman and that kid Kyle. And the baby I'm gonna have. Be happy for me. I mean, you can be a little sad for Harry and Cheryl, but be happy for me.
So, when is it due?
In about 6 months.
What are you gonna name it?
Well, if it's a girl, Michelle. If it's a boy, Artemis.
Your dad passed his parole hearing. If I could get him here, would you talk to him?
No.
Okay, you're right.
Excuse me?
You're right. We all messed up your life. Your parents were bad parents, your sister was a bad sister, and I'm a bad cop. So we all did wrong to you, and now your life sucks.
Yeah, it's real easy for you to say now, isn't it? Why didn't you think about that when you got me to turn my folks in?
I did. See, I saw you were in pain, and I thought that maybe this was a way out. So I know some kids that have been helped by doing what you did. Only now I realized for you it was the wrong thing.
What else could I have done?
I don't know. Maybe we should have called social services or gotten your folks in Al-Anon. There are other things out there, but who knows what would have worked.
Guess it really doesn't matter now, does it?
I guess not.
No? I guess not.
So, what's in the future for you, Kyle? Is there gonna be one? Huh? I mean, hell, if anyone got a good reason to snuff it, it's definitely you. I mean, all those people who ruined your life?
What are you doing?
I'm helping you, man. You want me to write the note for you?
I'm not gonna hang myself.
You're not? Well, then we better move on. You see, Kyle, we all hang together, or we just don't hang.